Hey, what's up, everybody? True Boxing here. Thank you for coming back to get hit with the truth. Excuse me. So today we're doing the DAZN preview for Saturday, October 28th, as we're going to see O'Shaquie Foster, the reigning WBC featherweight champion, make the first defense of his title against his mandatory challenger, the very hard-hitting Rocky Hernandez of Mexico. So before we get into that, if you could smash the like button, leave a comment, subscribe to the channel. I really do appreciate any and all support that I can get as I continue to build my channel up here. So this one, heading in, Foster's coming off of that upset but decisive decision victory over Ray Vargas, who had moved up to super featherweight to try to win a championship in a third weight class. It was his goal to become, I think, the 10th or 11th fighter from Mexico to become a three-weight world champion. And, Foster just had something else to say about that. I picked Foster to win that fight. I thought stylistically it was a bad matchup for Vargas, and Foster totally took advantage of Vargas and defeated him with a convincing, decision. So now Foster's heading into his first defense. He's been trying to land an opponent, and Foster just has that boxing style that is not attractive to some other fighters. So Rocky Hernandez has been winning. I think he's won about 5 or 6 straight, something like that, since his lone defeat, a first-round knockout loss to Roger Gutierrez a few years ago. But Rocky's young, he's only 25 years old. So, but this is the first time that he's taken a step up in competition, like a real step up, since the knockout loss to Gutierrez. So we're really gonna see in this one how good Rocky Hernandez really is. He's at a disadvantage in terms of height and reach. The reach advantage is significant. I think it's like 6 inches, something like that. Or no, I'm sorry, it's only 4 inches. It's 72 to 68 on that, but the height advantage is 2 inches. So it's, both combined height and reach, it's significant for Foster. And then stylistically, him being that boxing style that throws everybody off is gonna make things difficult for Rocky Hernandez. But that doesn't mean that Rocky Hernandez can't pull off this victory. I mean, the dude's 34-1 with 31 knockouts. So I do think he is a live underdog, but I don't see him beating O'Shaquie Foster. I don't see it happening. I think Foster's style is built to outbox a guy like Rocky Hernandez. But again, Rocky being only 25, when he fought Gutierrez years ago, I think he was around 21, 22 years old. So let's see what he's learned. And obviously he's a hungry fighter because he pushed for his mandatory shot to happen, and now it's happening. So this is a big deal. I think this is a big deal for Rocky Hernandez, and it's a big deal for O'Shaquie Foster to prove, to continue to leave no doubt about why why he feels like he's the man at 130. And again, I've said it before, he's going to struggle to get big fights. That's just a guy with his style always struggles to get big fights. He's going to have to do it by going out there and dominating, and maybe even taking some risk, to try to possibly put Foster away. Hernandez away. So we'll see what happens. Again, this Saturday, October 28th on DAZN, it's O'Shaquie Foster defending his WBC super featherweight title against Rocky Hernandez. My final prediction on this fight is I'm picking Foster to win this one by a decision. But if he puts his hands together and can break down Rocky Hernandez, I think he could stop him late. But again, I do think Hernandez has that puncher's chance to possibly land something big and end this fight. So we'll see what goes down. Again, this Saturday, October 28th, main eventing at a DAZN card. If you decide to not order the Fury and Ngannou fight, which I will not, so I will be checking out Foster and Hernandez. That's it. That's what I got. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, smash the like button, leave a comment, subscribe to the channel. I appreciate any and all support. This is True Boxing. You've been hit with the truth.